Happy holidays, you filthy animals. Now, don't tell anyone, but I'm your secret Santa this year. I know. I kept looking for something you might like. I almost got you that sexy anime body pillow that was on your wish list for some reason, but instead, I got you this secondhand used episode of Cartridge Blowers. I hope you like it. This week on Cartridge Blowers, Cody enters the milk dimension in Hand Simulator. I get possessed by Satan. It's great in Please Don't Touch Anything. And Nikki takes chicks to the moon to force them to do Space Olympics in Duck Life Space. If you don't like this episode, I'm sorry. I burned the receipt and buried it deep under the earth. It's Cartridge Blowers, episode 162, Depressed Chocobo Racing. I would have gotten you like a gift card to Cartridge Blowers or something, but that's not a thing. I mean, even if we did have a gift card, I don't know where you would spend it. Who knows? Who knows?
YNIN's Cartridge Blowers, starring Cody Coleman, Nikki Wright, Matt Crua, and no one else. Cartridge Blowers. Hello everybody, and welcome to YNIN's Cartridge Blowers, the show where we give video games a second chance to make a first impression. I'm Cody Coleman, and with me as always is Nikki Wright.
How's it going?
And Matt Crua.
Ho ho! Hello.
Hello. And right.
That was nothing. I didn't do anything there.
Yeah, no, that was You wanna try again?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't.
yeah.
I do not ever.
Okay. All right. We did put you on the spot, so it's not fair.
Ah, thank you for taking the blame. Now it's your fault.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Great.
You could have said hello, ho, ho. That's nothing too.
Yeah, for our great Hawaiian Christmas episode that we're doing.
Hey, listen, aloha means hello and goodbye. Whatever. Carry on with the podcast.
Sure. This is the show
fun.
where in the second half we play video games based around a theme. And this week the theme is Secret Santa. It's our Christmas episode. Though when I say that, I don't mean we all played games that are Christmas themed. I meant we bought each other the bottom of the Steam barrel and then we played it. So there you go. That's what you have to look forward to in the second half. But if you are watching us live, as you can, every other Friday on twitch.tv/cartridgeblowers, you can talk with us in the chat, listen to us talk, but after the fact, the edited version where all the cool interaction's gone, you can then jump ahead to watch us play the videos on youtube.com/YNINpod or /cartridgeblowers, and just get right to that good old fun. But really, you need to come in on the Twitch. Talk to us. Have fun with us live. It's really the best time of the year.
Look, I'm gonna use an emote right now on Twitch. Are you ready?
Sure.
It's Holiday Santa.
Oh, there you go.
There he is.
Is that
there
Santa with a thumbs up?
I just did
What's
it.
with that smug look on his
I don't know. He looks like kind of a dick, doesn't he?
Yeah. See,
I don't know.
If you were live in the chat, you could have seen that smug Santa.
On YouTube, that's dead.
Yeah, it's not there. It's not there on the YouTube. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what you have to look forward to in about half the show. But until then, we are going to talk about the things that we played. Kinda. Matt's actually normally the one that goes first. He's going to come a little bit later so that I can talk about Shovel Knight's newest DLC, The King of Cards. And it's a good little 8-bit game where you play one of the villains of Shovel Knight, and it's a lot of fun. They've been trying to do something a little bit different with each DLC in the story, and in this one, it's all about becoming the best at this weird card game that they've input into the game, where it's basically trying to take your cards that can push things left or right, up and down, to try to push your cards on top of gems and then other people can push your cards off. So it's all about strategizing that way. And then there's also traditional, gather the gold and beat the boss and shoulder bash into blocks and stuff like that, platforming type stuff. So it's a lot of fun. I like it. I like it quite a bit so far.
Now I've heard, Cody, and I've yet to play this. I do own Shovel Knight Treasure Trove. I have heard that the card game in King of Cards is comparable to Triple Triad from Final Fantasy VIII.
I mean, it kind of is. With Triple Triad, you're all trying to get like your numbers lined up against other numbers so that you can take their cards. And this one, you're lining up not numbers to take cards, but arrows to push cards. So like your left may overpower someone else's other card and things of that nature. So and you do have the grid system, much like Triple Triad. So yeah, I mean, it's fun. I would say that it is comparable, but definitely not the same thing. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. But otherwise, it's a pretty good... I mean, it's free, right? If you have the rest of Shovel Knight.
Yeah, if you have the Treasure Trove, then yeah, absolutely.
The Triple Trouble, yeah.
The Triple Trouble of Shovel Knight. Yeah, it's free. So there's no reason to not play it if you...
Is that on every console? Because, all right, so this is pretty wild. This is going to date me. Right?
Yeah.
I kickstarted Shovel Knight.
Yeah.
And I got the Wii U version.
Sure.
So could I potentially play King of Cards on my Wii U?
Dude, that's a very good question. I don't know how up to date the Wii U store is kept nowadays, so I'm not sure. That's a good question.
Like, I have it on Steam too, so it doesn't really matter, but still.
Right. You have it on the Switch too, don't you?
I do not have it on Switch. No,
Really?
I haven't bitten that bullet of rebuying it a third time.
Sure. Fair enough. Yeah. It's on all the consoles that are current generation, but I am unsure if you'll be able to play it on your Wii U. That's a good question. That's an experiment for Matt to play.
Okay, yeah, so I can spend the money and you don't.
Yeah. Well, I don't have my Wii U hooked up anymore. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So yeah, that's really the only thing that I played. Matt, I know you've played a little bit.
Okay, thank you for allowing me this moment of finally allowing me to put my opinions out into the world on this show. Every year, I give my games of the year because I think I play more like a varied amount of games than the rest of you guys.
Yeah.
And so it kind of lets me live my childhood dream of being a dumbass game journalist.
Sure.
And so,
For
and
EGM,
so-
right?
Exactly. Yeah, me and Sushi X are putting this together. So I went through every game I played this year. And I sort of just ranked them, which is pretty wild because a lot of games this year were pretty good. I think a lot of people thought this year was like kind of a dry year for games, especially with last year being just completely incredible. But there has been some pretty killer stuff that came out this year that a lot of people probably have even forgotten at this point. Yeah, so I'm going to start with number 10, which is a remake of a game that came out, I don't know, what, 20, 25 years ago? And it got announced, I want to say midway through the year, maybe around E3 time. And it's not entirely too different from the original version of it, but I played the hell out of it, and so I would be remiss to leave it off this list. Number 10 for me this year is Final Fantasy VIII Remastered.
Okay.
It's one of the best Final Fantasy games with a nice coat of paint, but mostly just the fast forward feature makes it fucking incredible. Who needs like the pause feature?
Right.
My number 9 game is a sequel to a game, a series of games actually that you and I played together, Cody. And this sequel kind of came out of nowhere as well. It's a franchise that I was pretty sure was dead, but I have a very long history with and affinity for. Nintendo scooped up the rights for some reason, which is a wild thing for Nintendo to do. I really enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to going back to the DLC for Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3,
Yeah.
The Black Order.
think it was
If you
fun.
like It is. If you like Diablo-esque isometric games where you can just basically blow up dudes with the push of a button, this is the game for you. It's Blow Up Dudes, the game.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, and plus you get to be all of your favorite Marvel characters, and the story is fine. But mostly it's a joy to play. Number 8 is a game I have yet to finish. I had been streaming it, and I'm probably going to finish it off stream because I think the lack of time between streams would not make any sense. But I really liked it. It is a game that sort of picks up where Fallout New Vegas left off around 10 years ago. And it's a sort of jaunty romp through space, a first-person RPG slash shooter with a lot of tongue-in-cheek humor, but also some really good decision-making. My number 8 game is The Outer Worlds.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, it is a brand new game from a brand new studio that a friend of mine actually works for, and I was really happy to play it. I'm really excited to I'm probably going to finish it this week, I think.
Okay.
Since I'm now on break from work. And if you are into the Fallout style games, whereas like Fallout 4, I don't think delivered. I don't think it was a great game. And Fallout 76, for all intents and purposes, seems abysmal. This is a nice return to form for those who might want something in that vein. My number 7 game I just finished on stream very recently. It was a game that I wasn't even planning on playing this year, honestly. I kickstarted it and was like, you know what, I'll just get to it eventually. I'm not super excited for it. But it took me by surprise when I played it, and I almost 100% of the game. Because it was just so fun. It's a nice throwback to one of the best PlayStation games of all time. My number 7 game is Bloodstained Ritual of the Bloodstained Ritual. Yeah, okay. Bloodstained Ritual of the blah blah blah. Bloodstained Ritual of Bloodstained? Bloodstained. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. I ate some buffalo chicken and it burned the hell out of my tongue. That's my excuse. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night is a fantastic action platformer with some really intense enemy design. At one point you kill a giant jackalope, I guess,
Sure.
or like a kitten or a decapitated puppy head, or like
I'm not liking this.
Hey, no, it's crazy. Or like demonic Playboy bunnies, or just like all sorts of crazy enemies. You get so many powers. There's so many weird systems in this game. There's like a crafting system that there's no way like I ever even got remotely close to getting deep into it, because how could you? It would take thousands of hours. But if it's there for you, if you are an insane person. But yeah, so that is my number 7 game. My number 6 game is something that I don't believe I've streamed at all, which is fine, I think. It is another game that kind of came out by surprise pretty early on in the year. It's free if you have a Nintendo Online subscription. Tetris 99 is just a glorious game. I don't really know.
That's interesting that this made it on your list. I'm very surprised.
It not only made it on my list, it made it at number 6, which is I feel pretty high.
Yeah.
And like I've played quite a bit of it. Honestly though, my true joy with it has been watching Joe play a lot of it. He's really good.
Yeah.
And he'll start playing Tetris, and I'm like, dang, I can just sit here and watch him play Tetris for hours.
Like,
because
Tetris and like Virtua Fighter are his games.
Yeah, everyone's got something.
Yeah.
For me, I got these next 5 games. My number 5 game, I also don't think I've streamed it yet. I've been playing it with some other friends. I've been waiting on you to pick it up, Cody.
Okay, which one?
Oh, this game, you're gonna love it when you finally get it. I don't know if it's going on sale just yet. But Cody, you and we're due for another bug hunt, my friend.
Oh yeah, shit.
My number 5 game is Earth Defense Force 5.
Dude.
It's EDF 4.1, but like better. It's the same classes, but everything's more is more balanced. There's a lot more that each class can do. The vehicles are a lot easier to operate. There's a story. that's just as bad as it always is, and I love it.
Okay.
If you like games where you can, we talk about Breath of the Wild, where it's like, oh, if you can see it, you can go to it. Earth Defense Force is the game where if you can see it, you can level it. So Earth Defense Force 5 is my number 5 game of the year. Number 4 is a game from a series that I had always written off because I bounced off every single game in that series. But when I checked my Switch, like they gave me a sort of like, here's how many games you played this year, and here's how long you played them, and the game you played the most. This is the game I played the second most on my Switch. And I almost didn't buy it. I almost just skipped it because I was like, I don't know if I'll like it. I haven't liked any other game in the series. I gave it a shot, fell in love with it. My number 4 game is Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Shit.
It is a fantastic game. If you like strategy titles whatsoever, or just, I don't know, it's got a good story. It's got a fun sort of quirky vibe to it. There's a lot of replay value. There's 4 different story paths to go through. So it took me by surprise. It's a really fantastic game. My number 4 game is Fire Emblem Three Houses. My number 3 game I streamed early in the year because it came out early in the year. It is we all knew it was coming. It had been rumored for like 2 years. And then it finally came out and it was like, oh yeah, this finally happened. Oh shit. It fucking rules. It's great.
Duke Nukem Forever.
And that game is Duke Nukem it's Fortnite actually. It's Fortnite
okay,
again.
yeah.
Yeah. No, the game is Resident Evil 2. It basically, the month of January for me was dedicated to playing Resident Evil 2. Playing it on stream a couple times through every path, mastering it on my own, doing like speed runs off stream, getting mods in and messing around and making X give it to me. Like
Cool.
It's an incredible game, and they just announced Resident Evil 3 is coming next year, and I'm extremely excited because if it's anything like Resident Evil 2, it's going to be amazing. My number 2 game will probably come as a surprise. It is a sequel to one of my favorite games of all time, and it really just takes what the first game did so well and just adds more, which is really all you could ask for in a sequel to what I think is maybe the best sandbox available to players ever made. My number 2 game is Super Mario Maker 2.
I think what's surprising is
that
how it's only number 2.
Yeah, but yeah. Mario Maker 2 it's more Mario Maker, and Mario Maker is my desert island game, right? Like if you give me one game on a desert island, as long as I have the internet connection, yeah, I'll play Mario Maker. That's the one. Like it's infinite Mario. What more could you ask for?
Sure. And you can make your own stuff.
You can make your own. They're continuing to add new things. A lot of the features and search features are better and more condensed. There's still room for improvement, but I mean, far and above, I think it's better than the first installment. And I played Mario Maker 1 from when it came out in 2015 all the way until this year.
Yeah.
And like as soon as they announced Mario Maker 2, we were like, finally, we can unhook the Wii U. Like,
yeah,
it was single-handedly keeping our Wii U hooked up. My number 1 game is, I've said this a couple times for entries on this list. It took me by surprise. I didn't really know much about this game before I played it. I knew that it was made by a studio that had made a couple of games that I liked, but I had skipped out. Like it made some games that I liked like a decade ago, and they'd skipped out on their games in between. And I saw some trailers for this game, and people were comparing it to this and this and this. And I was like, yeah, it looks fine, I guess. I'll give it a shot, maybe someday down the line. And a code for it fell into my lap, like almost literally. I ended up getting to play this game for free. And I am so fortunate that I did, because I would have paid $60 for this in retrospect.
Okay.
This is
the suspense.
It's a game that doesn't do anything really new. I don't think it really does anything that other games haven't done before. It just does what it does so well, with a story and a world and just sort of an ambiance that worked. Like, it hit me so good, to the point where, like, it's the only game on this list where I would wake up in the morning and say, man, I can't wait to get off work to play more of this game. I can't wait to get home to play more of this game. I can't wait to, put everything aside to play more of this game. Like, did I spend a lot of time playing the other games on this list? Absolutely. I lost days to Fire Emblem, but like, this game here, like, haunted my dreams, and I was just like, I have to finish this. I need to, and I did, and I was really excited. And so my number one game of the year for 2019 is Control.
Okay, I was wondering if that was going to be it.
Yeah,
You loved the hell out of that game.
It's so good. I cannot recommend it enough. The last 2 hours of that game are so special, and I can't put into words. Just like, it's not like emotional. It's just fucking cool, and I don't know.
That.
Yeah, and not like in an action movie type of way, but like in a weird suspense sort of Christopher Nolan type of way. I don't know what to compare it to. Like, I would compare it to like David Lynch or just insane shit like that. And that's my jam, dude. That's absolutely my jam.
Yeah.
But also, you get to be a girl with like telekinesis who's hurling rocks at people and controlling their minds and tearing them apart. It rules.
That does sound pretty badass.
While Finnish death metal plays in the background. How can you say no? So yeah, that's my number one, Control.
Nice.
If you haven't played it, it's on the Epic Games Store, and I think on pretty much every major console other than Switch. So give it a shot.
Okay. Right on, dude. All right. Well, in that case, let's get into playing our games.
Yay!
All right. So, like I said at the beginning of the episode, this week the game is Secret Santa, or the theme is Secret Santa.
The game is Secret Santa. One of us is the Secret Santa. Mm-hmm. Who could it be?
Can you guess? My Secret Santa was Matt. And
it was me
first. Yeah. So Matt got me a fun little game where you are like a baby and can't control your hands. You have to move your hands around very, very difficultly.
Is that what babies do? They just sort of don't have control of their limbs. It's just Idle Hands, the movie, but babies.
I mean, kind of. They're flailing around. They don't know what they're doing. So
Cody,
yeah.
I think babies have a little more control than you give them credit for. I saw Baby Geniuses.
That's true. I forgot about Baby Geniuses through Baby Geniuses 3. And
yes.
Yeah, so maybe you're right. Maybe I do not give babies enough credit for their limb control. But in this one, you have bad limb control. It's called Hand Simulator.
Ham Simulator. Can we play that? I would rather. That sounds really good right about now.
Sure. Yeah, it's Idle Hands the movie Babies. Yeah, and it's the game version where you're Devon Sawa and you have your hands that's possessed by a demon. Yeah. No, in this one, basically you use the mouse to rotate your hand, and then you use different buttons to control each individual finger, and it's actually incredibly difficult to control. There's a series of mini games, and if you've ever seen us play Surgeon Simulator or someone else play it on this show before, it's very similar to that. May even be made by the same people. Not really sure, but it's very similar. In fact, the multiplayer element of the game has a surgery minigame to it. We're not going to see it because people in voice chat on video games are terrible.
Sure.
So, yeah, so we cut most multiplayer stuff out. So let's see how I do controlling hands in a game that Matt gave me.
All right. You're a hand?
You are a man with hands.
Okay.
You also get to make your character. So I gave myself Santa outfit, but you can't see my crazy hair that I gave myself.
Wait, you get to make a face?
You get to make your body for the multiplayer element.
Wait, so you're doing this in VR, right?
I'm not, no, because I
No?
was gonna, but you still have to use mouse and keyboard. And I'm
Oh,
like,
that sucks,
well,
yeah.
that sucks.
Oh my good
So
lord.
I'm trying to figure out how to pull on this cow teat.
Wait, what are the controls?
It is use the mouse to rotate your hand, and then
Holy moly, Cody! You can't show this on Twitch, bud.
it's just a cow. It's fine.
Why are you milking this cow on the moon?
It's good. Good question.
Cody, no cows allowed on the moon, Cody.
So
Okay.
all right, I'm trying to figure out how to get this bucket back.
I can't finish until you milk me to the top, Cody.
It won't let me, so I'm having trouble. So I'm like, what if I just stick my hand all the way down in it and move it that way?
Yeah, I know. You put your hand in the milk dimension. Got it. Yeah.
Okay, I cut ahead again.
Sure. Yeah. Dang, you did really good, dude. Look at all that milk.
Yeah, I got a little bit better.
Oh no, are you out of milk?
No. I'm trying. All right, I gotta aim. All right, I'm getting there. Oh,
What?
The cow fucking kicked my milk away.
Why?
The cow's a dick.
What?
So we cut ahead a little
Oh
bit
dang,
more.
dude. Dude, you're really good.
So I figured out how to get it to just shoot the milk continuously and not have to do anything. So I'm cheating my way to victory. And I did it. Hooray, I got a bucket of milk.
That music's so bad.
All right.
Oh no.
And then I tipped it over. And
Dang,
look at that
dude.
spilling sound effect. That's real good.
Nice job.
Yeah, it did kind of give me a sad trombone. So now I got to load a gun.
What?
So this is the shooting gallery. And
Okay.
you apparently need to shoot the target with each individual type of weapon. So first is handgun. So first I have to load the handgun.
So are you trying to like load a handgun or
I
like
am.
it looked like you were trying to summon something
Well, I mean, if I
or
could
like Magneto those targets.
well, that also would have been good. But no, this time I gotta load this damn gun. So now we're speeding up.
Listen, he's a loose cannon. You can't trust him with that thing.
I was trying to summon the NRA. Yep, maybe they could have loaded it for me. Thank you, Amber. All right. Oh, close. Close.
You are going to kill somebody.
Close. I'm hopefully gonna kill this target.
Oh my god.
I got it loaded.
I feel anxious watching this. And
Guys.
I know it's fake.
All right. Gotta just.
What?
Oh, well, I made it go off on its own.
They went to the milk dimension.
It did. So now
Does that count? Is that a win?
I'm like, did it shoot it? I'm trying to find the gun. It's not working. So I'm like, all right, well, fuck this. Sure, let's do horror. Now I will say that our video on YouTube has gotten a copyright claim for this section of the video.
Already? Wow. Because of Dog Magazine.
Sure. No, it's for the song, which apparently is called Bride of Satan.
Okay.
So I think what I'm supposed to do
My jam.
is find a way to kill this witch that is slowly walking toward me.
No, where's your gun?
There's no gun.
Get in the milk dimension.
Well, that would have been nice. It was not horror. You're right. Yeah. So,
So is she like walking towards you or what?
yeah, very slowly.
Okay, set her on fire.
So, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, I'm going to try to push this candle into her when she gets closer.
Right. But instead you're gonna push this mushroom into the candle. It's a Rube Goldberg candle.
Yeah, sure. So it turns out I can't set her on fire. It just sort of lays against her thigh like it's
No!
very bored. So, I'm like, well, maybe if I
sucks.
push it closer to her. Nope, it just falls on the ground. That's it. So what if I give her this mushroom? Maybe I can appease the spirit.
Give a girl a mushroom. Bitches love mushrooms.
Yeah. Amber, I did play the Merry Christmas level. I may have cut a lot of it because there's
Oh,
no
God.
goal. Oh, yeah. So I'm sorry if you have heart problems.
I do now.
Yeah.
Dang, Santa. Is there a DJ level? Because, like, you'd be really good at
Yeah,
it.
thank you. I'm trying to see if I can turn on the fan to annoy the witch.
Sure.
But
Do you remember The Grudge, where they got rid of they got rid of the girl with the fan they turned on? They were like, let's turn on the fan and it'll annoy her. What a good horror trope that you're doing.
Yeah. So I apparently can't do shit with this thing. So I did figure out how to flip her off.
Ultimate attack.
Alright, so
How did we let you go first?
well,
Mom?
yeah, good question. Alright, so let's now I'm gonna go try to play the online component, which I cut out most of it because someone uses some form of slur in every single one of the other times I tried to play an online game.
Sure. Welcome to online video games.
Yeah. So now we're gonna do Viking, I believe, is what it's called. Where basically you just try to kill other people with Viking weapons while walking like a zombie at first.
Oh, it's like Mordhau or whatever. Got it.
Sure, yeah. I'm like, all right, gotta.
Why do you walk like this?
I don't know. So now I'm gonna try to pick up the spear because it's off the table. But,
I mean, you're Santa. You're Nordic. You're gonna win.
Yeah. I have a home advantage. So I accidentally knocked it down. All right, hold on. Flipping this around is kind of hard. Give me the fucking. Oh, it went away. Oh shit, someone's behind me. Okay, all right, gotta run because they caught up with me.
This guy knows how to hold a sword too.
Yeah,
Fuck.
This guy's got it. So I run behind him and I've lost him. He doesn't know where I am anymore, but he found the other guy. All right, so this gives me time to grab the spear, but it just
from the wrong side.
From the wrong side, and I impaled myself accidentally.
What?
But it looked like it. But that guy came up to my side and apparently stabbed me in the heart. So.
Oh wow.
Santa's dead. We're gonna try again.
Hey bud.
Yeah.
This is a fucking video game right here.
I guess.
This one's the shit.
Sure. So we're waiting for everyone to agree.
Hey, one more time. How you doing?
Hello. All right, so I gotta get another weapon again. I'm going to the table closer to me this time. And I'm still trying to go for the spear, because it seems like it would be easier to pick up, but I've got to crouch maybe? Oh no, I got it in the webbing in my hand. I got it. Okay, I got it. But I dropped it. Shit. Okay. Where's the guy who understands how to play this game? I got to make sure he's not behind me. Oh, nope, he picked up a sword. I got to run. So
got it. Jeez.
He, I believe, has already slaughtered.
Look at that guy. He's like Deadpool and Wolverine Origins. Look at that fucker. That game kind of looked awesome, man.
So, there were a lot of mini games.
Sure.
What I really wanted to do was get something a little bit more ridiculous for the multiplayer stuff, but damn if people on voice chat suck. And
can you not turn voice chat off?
I couldn't figure out how. But yeah.
Got it. Yeah. Forced slurs. Love it.
Sure. Yeah. So you did say it only cost $1.50. So
something like that. Yeah.
That's not terrible. You know, that was $1.50 worth of entertainment, I would suppose. There was a Christmas map. We cut it out because there appeared to be absolutely no goal except to light a sparkler, which I did, and decided to cut out in favor of the guy running around with swords killing me. So
sure, makes sense.
Yeah.
Smart move, bud.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So that is Hand Simulator. Matt, what'd you play?
So Nikki got me a gift, and God rest her soul, our lovely friend. And she always seems to want to get games that like we like, which is just such a weird fucking choice.
She tries hard.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, and Matt immediately just bought me a game where my hands don't work for $1.50.
Yeah, I wanted to see you flail around like an idiot, like in real life.
Yeah.
So Nikki got me a game that is kind of cerebral and weird, which is kind of my thing. It is a game that came out in 2015 on Windows, Mac, and Linux, and got a Switch release last year. It's called Please Don't Touch Anything.
Okay.
And I'm trying to
Germaphobe
think.
simulator.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
I'm trying to think how best to describe it. Essentially, you are in a room. You're thrust right into this game, as you'll see. You're in a room, and a guy says, "Hey, listen, I gotta go to the bathroom. You watch this screen and this button. Please don't touch anything."
Okay.
And that's the game.
Okay.
Obviously, you have to start touching stuff.
Obviously.
And so when you touch things on the panel in front of you, various things happen, and there are like minor sort of almost escape roomy puzzles to solve.
Sure.
And all the way up to getting 25 different possible endings.
25?
Yeah.
For a game where you don't touch stuff?
And there's just one screen, right? It's wild.
Okay.
But yeah, so let's take a look at Please Don't Touch Anything.
Let's do it.
So, hey man, I need to take a bathroom break. Stay here for a moment.
All right.
Wait, what's
This
this panel
music's
for?
pretty cool.
Oh yeah, no, it reminds me a lot of like FTL or something like that.
Yeah.
So this is the panel, and you've got your button, and when you press a button, a switch comes up.
Okay.
And there are various like hidden things around that I can press. So I turn the switch on. I don't really know what to do. There's no instructions. I mean, there are in the top left, but they're kind of weird.
There are instructions. Don't touch anything. You
Right.
already failed.
Well,
Oh.
I guess.
Oh, shit.
Bad ending. And I got the achievement. I love mushrooms, so that's great.
All right. So you blew up.
I blew up the city.
people. Good
Yeah.
job.
So I do cut out a lot of me just sort of fumbling around and not actually knowing what I'm doing. But yeah, so you have the option of pressing the button and then the switch, and I'm just sort of like fumbling around trying to find what different things do. Oh wait, and then this time I restarted and I got a minigame.
Oh. Oh, you don't have to destroy the whole city at once.
No, this time you destroy it with a plane
There you go.
that's slowly getting closer to the ground, which I didn't notice. I just thought I was dropping bombs randomly.
Oh, you're blowing up the building so you don't crash into them.
Exactly. Now you get it.
Gotcha.
Yep, it's Launchpad Simulator.
Uh-oh. All right.
So this is another sort of random thing you can unlock. It's just sort of, it's just weird. Oops. Uh-oh, fuck. I
Oh,
fucked
no.
up.
You went to the end.
I didn't mean to.
Oh, we're back. It's fine.
Yeah. But I did not win. I did not get that ending. The button does nothing, so we have to restart.
Okay.
So let's play around some more. Oh, if you press the red button twice, this top panel opens.
Oh.
And I don't really know what to do with these numerals. And so I messed around for a while trying to figure out what to do. The code is on the screen, though.
You got it.
Do you know where the code is?
Is it 1, 2, 3?
No.
No, it's 1, 2, 4, 3.
No. You see in the top left, there's that sticker
Yeah.
where it says instruction.
Yeah.
And if you look at the going down on the right side, there's your Roman numerals.
Oh, there
1, 3,
you
2,
go.
2, 3, 1.
Gotcha.
So then it opens these new panels.
Don't
And this is
do
sort
it.
of where the escape room aspect comes in.
Gotcha. That's
And
pretty
I don't-
cool, actually.
Yeah, it's an interesting little game. I don't know what these watermelon buttons do, at least at this
They're
point.
delicious.
Well, I mean, yes.
Oh.
And so I'm just like pushing in more buttons, trying to figure stuff out.
It's got some math in there, buddy.
Fuck, god damn it.
Look what you did.
I nuked the planet again, it's fine. We'll get back to where we were. And so you can see like there's different instructions that are on that sticker, like grab your screwdriver, grab your hammer. And these are all hints for various puzzles that you may accomplish. So I flipped that switch to the left and it opened up this number keypad on the right that I don't actually know what to do with. So I just start messing around, and you did point out that math problem, Cody,
Yeah.
which looks pretty difficult, and I don't know
Yes.
what I would get from it. But the top of that division problem seems like something maybe.
Okay.
And so I end up just trying that out, I'm pretty sure. 666 is nothing, even though 666 is written on the bottom of the panel of the main controller.
Ah.
But I try 8367, and that opens up something new.
Ah, good.
Because of the math problem.
Yeah, fuck letters.
Exactly. Letters bad.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've got this very large amount of buttons. I don't know what these do at all. And I kind of just mess around with these for a little bit because I think maybe they match up with the work number 4. The 1, 2, 4.
Right.
Yeah, I don't.
However,
But I
there's
don't.
so many
I
rows
don't
in
know. It's a weird puzzle that it's kind of obtuse. So I don't really know what goes with what. And in a lot of ways, it kind of reminds me of like looking at the bomb in Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes.
Yeah.
But I've got this number pad over here. I don't know what that's for.
1 1 1 2 2 1 3 2 3 1 2 2 1 1. You also got like a star too.
The star underneath the panel
Yeah.
of green buttons. Yeah, that doesn't actually do anything. But if I did 8232 in that number panel up top, it opens this up. Down here, which looks like a date and time thing.
Yeah. Back to the Future.
Okay. And so we time traveled to 2077, where the world's destroyed, and the moon is blown up, and things are bad.
You get the Marty McFly achievement.
Yes. So we skip ahead. So now I'm here, and so I found this thing that allows me to sort of shine a black light all over the area, which reveals new clues to different things.
That's cool.
Yeah, and so, like, you know, you saw me sort of flash over the watermelon buttons for a second. They have actual symbols written on them.
It's a dog. That star's a dog.
Yeah, some of these are just drawings that, as far as I know, don't mean anything but flavor. Like Pac-Man and a Triforce and the Quake symbol are drawn on here at different places. These numbers probably mean something, though. I don't know what. There's an anime lady. There's a hand. And it plays this cool, serene music as you are scanning with the black light.
Yeah, man.
And so there's just stuff hidden everywhere. And I was like, maybe there's stuff hidden on the walls. And oh, there was.
Oh.
And I got an achievement for that.
Okay. Maybe you're not ready for this black light yet.
I don't think I am. What, dot?
Ooh.
I don't know what that means at this point, but I do commit it to my memory. I'll come back to it later.
All right. Time to go on a bender.
Yes. So this is Bender. It's at 0-1, which to me seems like binary, maybe.
Yeah.
But the only thing that seems like binary on the instructions I have before me are the things next to work, which are the blocks. And that works.
Oh, dang. Look at that. You got it.
And Bender activates a giant robot that destroys the city.
Jesus. Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
So we'll try again. And this time, you know, going through the motions here, you know, get back to where we were, 1 3 2 2 3 1, blah 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 blah. And you know, to get back to where you are, you have to redo the stuff over and over again. This time I click the dot, and I believe that's the guy who made the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. All right, so there's our Bender. I don't want to do that again. But I realize these buttons seem to do some sort of code. I don't really know what. I'm just trying to click things. And I realize I haven't used that correct.
Right.
Upside down correct that you see in the top left.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure.
Problem.
Yeah. And it's just like, it's weird, but basically what it means is you have to hit and look at it upside down. And so you hit bottom right, bottom left, bottom left, bottom right.
Oh. Yeah, gotcha.
Yep. And then it opens this D4, which I don't know what the hell that does. And then also, so I decided to scan it. It's nothing.
Okay.
But also this number sort of counter, I guess. And the number counter on the bottom right obviously
lock.
says 276 on it.
Right.
And so whenever you hit it, it goes up by 1. And so obviously it wants you to go to 276. But man, I've been eyeing that 666 for a pretty long time. And
Okay.
the number 6 on this is red in every single space. I gotta see what that does.
Oh, absolutely.
So we're gonna cut ahead of me going to the number. Well, actually, me going to the number like 150 and then accidentally restarting it.
Okay.
But then we go through it again. It takes a while. But here we are, and then we hit red. And oh, what? Some kind of like weird symbols show up. And
Did you try 276? Did it do anything?
you'll see it in a second.
Okay.
So 666, I didn't know what these symbols are. I tried to scan them with the black light. I tried to look and see if there were any clues up here. Nothing that I really saw seemed to match up with the pictures on this weird 666 input. And I really didn't want to like cheat at this game, but it took like 6 minutes to click up to 666 twice.
I
And
would
didn't
imagine.
want to. I didn't want to do it again.
Fair
and
enough.
so I looked up the solution,
Okay.
and it makes the city come alive,
Oh, they're
And-
alive.
and they're possessed by Satan. It's great.
Oh. Okay. Well, I was going to say that
Yeah.
this is the good ending.
No. This is the great ending.
Gotcha.
Satan wins. All right, one more try. Let's go see what 276 does. Wait, hold on a second.
Screwdriver.
Oh, okay. So I press it a whole bunch of times and the screwdriver shows up, but I don't know what the color buttons do. That's weird. Maybe if I press it more times, more. Oh, hey, there's the hammer. All right, cool. What can I do with this?
You got a smiley face.
Can I bash something? Oh. And there's a button.
It's
Oh,
an
shit.
envelope that you're not supposed to open. What?
And then it crashed the game on purpose.
Whoa.
So I don't know, but yeah, so that's like maybe 5 or 6 of the possible endings in that game. Again, there's like 25 different ones. And you can go through. I think that was a pretty fun game. I will probably go back and play a little more of it.
I'm
It-
really glad you liked it.
Yeah.
Oh
man.
God, what? A ghost.
Ooh.
Back from technical difficulty hell. Nikki has returned.
Nope.
Nope.
But
Okay. Yeah. So so that actually definitely looked right up your alley. So
Yeah, it was
Nikki
like
Good.
kind of
Nikki is
escape roomy.
always so thoughtful.
Yeah, a little escape roomy and like a little just like weird and maybe even off-putting.
Yeah.
And I liked it quite a bit.
Right on.
Yay! That makes me. I get really nervous picking your games, especially.
Yeah.
Because in the past, I haven't been terribly successful, and like, if I'm gonna spend, like, listen, we all work really hard, and we deserve to spend our money on things that don't suck. Even if it's a gift for somebody else, and we're spending less than $5, that is a hard-earned $5 or less.
Absolutely.
Sure.
And, like, I want you to enjoy it,
Sure, thank you. And
so,
I did.
So I'm really glad you did.
You did great.
Yay!
And Matt was that way with my Baby Broken Hands game. And I was that way with the game that Nikki played. Not really. I searched the
Oh.
word duck and tried to find the best one. So
Yeah. So Cody, you picked for me a game called Duck Life: Space.
The sequel to the original Duck Life, of course. The one we all remember and love.
Right.
Who hasn't played
Definitely
Duck
played
Life?
all 8 prequels.
I
who
loved
hasn't?
Duck Life 6 is my favorite. I
I
do
was
love
a
Duck
fan
Life
of
6.
5, but 6 is pretty good.
6
You know,
is
when they introduced the Hell World, like,
Yes.
God, that was just so
Mhm.
good.
yeah.
But I like 6 because of the return of Duck.
Right. I mean,
Good.
and honestly, like, I know the game is called Duck Life, but I didn't see it coming. I thought Duck died back
Same.
in Game 3.
Right, and I thought having 4 and 5 without Duck in it and still calling it Duck Life was weird, but like it's fine. But like Return of Duck,
Mind blowing, for sure.
it's on the
for
it's
sure.
on
Like,
that
I
list of
cried
game of the
personally.
decade for sure.
Yeah.
All right, Nikki, tell me how much I fucked up for you.
Well,
Do you want to just get into it, or do you have something else?
I do need the watch together link, but
Oh,
yes, let's get into it.
Yeah, mad.com.
I mean,
Oh my
the
God.
illustrious game developer mad.com.
Cody, what did you get her?
A game with ducks.
So I just want to note, like, a lot, and this is something a lot of people do, and I get it, it's understandable. People call this animal a duck,
Oh no.
but this is definitely a chick.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
Oh no.
And so that's not Cody's fault. He had no way of knowing the game is called Duck Life. But the developers of this game should definitely know the difference if they're
Those
they're gonna call
idiots.
it Duck Life.
Those gibbering simps couldn't tell the difference between a chick and a duck. How dare they?
I know. What a bunch of losers.
he's Charlie Brown chicken.
Yeah, you can have a Charlie Brown chick. I just went with the circle.
The Starbelly Sneeches.
Tank.
I was gonna go with Tank, but I don't know. Mango really called to me.
All right.
Mango's solid, yeah. He's really good at Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got
So
an alien.
apparently this is a story.
This is a cell phone game, isn't it?
No.
Really?
Allegedly. It's the platforms are Microsoft, Windows, and Mac OS.
Wowie zowie.
So here are the things that I can do. I can train, and I opt to do that first because it'd be nice to know how to play the game.
Sure.
Space to flip gravity.
So like you have to press the space bar to flip the gravity. And so like I'm gonna do some fancy editing here and just cut through a lot of the training. Because I mean it's fine. Like
This
is a
music,
line record
though.
game. You know?
Oh boy. Uh-huh. Right.
So
It's getting faster.
it is getting faster.
Oh god, you duck died.
I did. So you need to get to level 20, so cool, I did that. Now we're gonna try swimming.
Okay. Swim inside the bubble. Wait. Wait,
Let
what?
me tell ya, the gravity or whatever, the physics of this.
Wait, you can't turn left?
What's that?
Your body is only facing right.
Yeah.
There's no, like, even flipping the sprite?
Left
Nope.
is for closers.
Oh no.
Oh no. We'll
Ah.
never save the Space Kingdom now.
Okay, well, at least you get to fly. Flying sounds cool.
No, not really.
What are you eating, like escargot? What is this?
That's a great question. At first I
Doritos.
thought they were little piles of poop. But they look like popping boba or something.
Sure. Man, this game's really loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can turn this down.
So I mean, look at the scintillating gameplay.
It is raining tapioca.
It is.
Okay,
But
okay.
Again, this is the training mode, so it wants you to become familiar with the various mechanics, which is important, and I totally understand.
So every time you touch a tapioca, you go high?
Yes.
Okay. Kind of seems impossible to lose this one.
Well,
No, you lost it.
Oh.
Okay.
yeah.
Ah, man, but you are level 26 now.
Dang, you can probably take on, like, Sephiroth at least.
At
Yeah.
least. So,
$15.
Can you surf?
I wish.
Just on a personal level.
Yeah, like
I'll go easy on you. If you lose, you're hopeless. It's me, Funky Bird. What?
So I want you to remember what I just spent all that time training in.
Okay. This is not the same game.
No,
This is your race. Oh, wow. Holy shit. That was short.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this... Wait. So the training is mini games, and then is this just nothing? Is this just based on your level?
Yes.
Oh my god.
So you don't have to
And
do
boy-
anything here?
The mechanics for this are really interesting, but I'm gonna wait until a little bit later in the video to explain.
Huh. I'm blown away. Wait a minute. It's like Chocobo racing in FF7.
It's kind of like Chocobo racing, but like if a depressed person had come up with the idea for Chocobo racing.
Depressed Chocobo racing.
Oh no. I see there's a spot for a third player. Is there online multiplayer in Duck Life?
I didn't see the
Okay.
option for it. But I also didn't look very hard. And so I have
Oh.
fought all of the other chicks.
Sure. Now you're ready for the big
Now I
time.
get to join the tournament. And you can choose the same duck, which it's weird because like I went back and I didn't really see a place for me to
Why
put
do you-
anymore, unless I
why-
missed something.
Why is your team named the Bruising Sons?
I thought it was hilarious.
Oh no.
You got a scroll in there, or a Yoda.
Hey, this game sucks.
Yeah, this is not good. I'm so sorry. Merry Christmas!
It's okay. It's okay. Hey.
Whoa.
Hey, you got a dash there.
Yeah, so that little golden icon in the lower right-hand corner is a
Yeah.
dash, which is pretty cool, but I don't use it beyond that one point because it takes up a lot of energy.
And you
Okay.
don't need to.
Right, exactly, because I've kind of power leveled my characters, and they're stronger than these dweebs. So
You power leveled in that you did each training one time.
right, exactly.
I'm a
I
little
like how your
curious.
bird. He's taking it seriously. He looks pissed. All the other birds are just like, whatever.
Well, I mean, listen, if you're gonna compete, you might as well take it seriously.
Yeah, go hard or go home.
Exactly.
Woo! You won the
Not
race.
the race.
I thought surely you've exhausted the content that this game has, but I also noticed how far along in the video we are.
Yeah.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
we're on level 2.
Oh, you are in
Oh my
space.
god, Daryl. If you're gonna compete, you better compete.
Ah, that's adorable.
Oh,
I love it.
oh, my whole skeleton hurts.
So now we're into some more tutorials. Basically, I just have to hold the space button down and I'll jump forward.
This sucks.
Oh, but
And
you also got to catch gold coins.
I catch gold coins. I avoid the teeth monster.
What are the
I'm
coins
not
for?
speeding this up. This is just how the game is playing.
So, like, what do the coins do, though?
I think they give me more money so I can buy needless garbage in the shop.
Okay.
Like life.
Yeah.
Exactly. This game sucked. So you have to go up to the boxes and like click on them and get them to like, fly up in the air.
Gotcha.
Right, but like the heavier the box, the less they're going to jump in the air.
So you have to, like, time it, right?
They do. And like when I cut out several minutes of me working on this because like sometimes it would start you out with like a giant box or two boxes stacked on top of each other, and it doesn't go up very high when it's really like heavy or has multiple boxes. And so when you're going slow, you just die immediately.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
So you have to luck out and get a good run.
Yeah.
exactly.
I will pay you 500 American dollars to speedrun this game.
Dude,
I will pay you $500 to speedrun this game and get it into a GDQ.
and get it into a GDQ?
$500.
That's pretty good.
I'm not saying no.
I mean,
Holy
so
shit, Rumble at $100?
$600.
All right. I will throw in another $200.
$800, Nikki, and you will forever be known as the Duck's Life girl.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna work on a speedrun of this game. game, absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna hate yourself so much. I love it. Oh shit, you bought some of this stuff. Ambi's adding $9.95. There's $809.95.
Perfect. It's
What?
our
Wait,
Cuban special. Of
what is the eating?
I don't know. And Barrel's adding complimentary therapy. Much
You'll need
appreciated,
it.
Much appreciated.
Oh, another race.
Another race, guys.
Oh man, these are so fun to watch and good.
You're
aren't they-
racing a
aren't they
Pop-Tart.
great? So like I said, like the mechanics are interesting. Because I didn't have to press any fucking thing. It just played for me automatically. And there's a video of me just watching the gameplay.
Oh man. Oh shit.
The only thing that this game had to offer was the training mode. Literally anything else you saw me playing, I was pressing nothing.
Wow. Okay.
Incredible.
Merry Christmas.
Oh.
I'm so
I'll go back
sorry.
and clip it later.
Okay. Well, that
So
looks.
Cody, I really appreciate your efforts.
Maybe I should have given you the twin stick shooter that I thought you wouldn't like.
No, Cody. This is the greatest gift you ever could have given to everyone but Nikki.
Sure. Yeah.
We all appreciate it.
Yeah. I'm sorry for your torture, but this makes for good show.
It wasn't so much torture, so
As-
much as it was horribly boring.
So, I gotta give it to you.
And it wasn't really a game.
Yeah, you gave it quite the try because you cut out a lot of shit, and that video was still 13 minutes long.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Nikki most certainly has the shit game award this week, and that
Oh,
was
yeah.
my fault. So I'm so sorry. But yeah, so we're done for this week pretty much. But Matt, we gotta play something next time we get together.
Next year, next decade.
Next decade, even. What is it?
Why'd you turn into Snagglepuss?
Look,
Next decade, even.
what I do on my time is none of your
Exit
business.
stage 2020. So next time, this one's actually right up Nikki's alley. Because every time we're just like, hey, what'd you play this week? And Nikki's like, I just played more Final Fantasy 14. Blah 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 blah. Which is like, you love something, you're passionate about it. That's great. But I think it's time to try something new, Nikki.
Sure.
I don't know that we've actually gotten this theme before.
Okay.
Ooh.
We're running out of themes on this list that we've never done. We might have done it. I don't remember. If we did, I probably jabbed a fork into my brain to knock out the memory of having
Sure.
done it because it was so bad. Our next theme, our first theme for 2020 is free-to-play MMOs.
Oh,
God.
shit. We have done this. We played the Marvel online game.
Oh, is this
Oh,
where I
fuck.
played the first ever MMO?
Oh my
Maybe.
god.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we've done
this is gonna be so bad. I love it.
That's what you have to look forward to in approximately 2 weeks. Until then, guys,
I'm
this
real
has been
excited.
Cartridge Flowers. I'm Cody Coleman. With me, as always, is Nikki Wright.
Bye.
And Matt Crua.
So long.
Until next time, don't die. But Matt, they should do something. What is it?
Keep on blowing.
Somehow creepier than normal, but yeah, that's right. Bye, everybody.
It was meant to be loving.